Hey there, it's been a while. Please subscribe to my channel. I'll be grateful to you.
Bill's shocking visit to imprisoned Luna. The bold and the beautiful spoilers promise a crucial day for Bill as he has to try to figure out Luna, again. The bold and the beautiful spoilers. What is Luna Nozawa up to now? Bill Spencer can't seem to keep away from Luna Nozawa. Her letters attracted him enough to visit her behind bars, but the letter kept coming, so Bill felt obliged to go again. After all, she insisted she recognized the error of her ways and showed sorrow for killing 2 men in cold blood before holding Steffy Forrester Finnegan captive in a cage. She blamed her mother for all of it, since clearly people who grow up with promiscuous parents become serial killers. Bill knows that's not true because Brooke Logan's kids are not in jail. When Bill pays Luna another visit, he is stunned by what he sees. Luna appears wounded, bleeding, and beaten. She claims another inmate attacked her. Bill pretends to sympathize, but is he truly buying what Luna is selling? She may put on her naive act again, but Bill has already seen that. We know he wasn't dumb enough to fall for Sheila Carter, but is he dumb enough to fall for Luna's lies? B&B spoilers. Electra Forrester's shock. The last thing Electra Forrester expected to see when she walked to the restroom to clean up was a monument to her on the bathroom door. In fact, that wasn't even her physique in some of the photographs. Does Electra ultimately realize that Remy Price is actually who Will Spencer has said he is? Will Remy expose his true colors in all their grandeur now? As for Will, he still comes to Electra's defense at Forrester Creations. He and Ivy Forrester offer a united front argument to Katie Logan and Brooke. They are determined to get Electra's job back and feel she was fired unjustly. Little do they know the danger Electra is experiencing at the moment from a boy she assumed she could trust. Steffy's double wedding Thomas and Paris ceremony adds Ridge and Taylor? The bold and the beautiful spoilers hint that Steffy Forrester may go all in when it comes to advocating for Ridge Forrester and Taylor Hayes' new chapter. Although Steffy has some misgivings when it comes to Ridge and how he's shattered Taylor's heart in the past, she's hoping he'll avoid repeating history. Steffy sincerely believes Taylor and Ridge are each other's perfect match, so she may push over her misgivings and conclude they simply need a real commitment. Of course, we can't forget that Thomas Forrester and Paris Buckingham are engaged. Although Paris and Thomas haven't selected a wedding date, they want to get married at the Forrester estate when the time comes. At some point, Steffy might have a light bulb moment and realize that this is the perfect opportunity to lock up Ridge's future with Taylor. What if Steffy starts pushing a double wedding agenda? Maybe Steffy will advocate the notion of Thomas and Paris ceremony incorporating Ridge and Taylor down the line. Thomas would definitely be all for it, since he also believes Taylor and Ridge belong together. It's doubtful Paris would mind sharing her big day, so it'd really just be a matter of convincing Ridge and Taylor this is the right call. Ridge has been so disillusioned when it comes to Brooke and everything he believed they shared, therefore he might ultimately latch onto the prospect of remarrying Taylor. Steffy might convince Ridge that he needs to prove he's serious, so he might buy Taylor an engagement ring and begin the ball moving on their nuptials. Since Paris and Thomas still haven't tied the marriage, that's something the show will have to confront sooner or later. Will B&B lure Thomas and Paris back for the marriage ceremony they've been arranging on the Forrester property? Will Ridge and Taylor be hitched at that same ceremony? Regardless, our forecasts indicate to Steffy seeking new and perhaps drastic tactics to prod Ridge into standing by Taylor's side. The bold and the beautiful spoilers suggest Ridge may feel forced to commit his lifelong love to Taylor, so check with us for updates on any double wedding news that might be on the horizon. Luna's prison beating, Ivy's alliance, Fanny Grayson's smelly proposition. The bold and the beautiful spoilers are here. In tomorrow's episode, fans can anticipate Bill Spencer to be embarrassed by Luna Nozawa's prison beating. Coming up on the bold and the beautiful Ivy Forrester and Will Spencer forge an alliance. Plus, Fanny Grayson is back with a pitch for a perfume line. The bold and the beautiful spoilers. Will Spencer's confusion B&B spoilers state that Will is determined to discover out why Electra was fired from Forrester Creations. Will believed for sure he could extract the truth from his mother. However, Katie wouldn't tell Will the actual reason, simply that he might not know Electra Forrester as well as he believes. B&B spoilers, Ivy Forrester's alliance. Will and Ivy will have a conversation regarding Electra. Ivy will be just as bewildered as Will at Electra's sudden firing. Katie denied that it was because Electra was a Forrester. Katie also didn't inform Will about the images or that they were conveniently emailed to her from an unidentified person. That's not suspicious at all. Will and Ivy will have a chat. Ivy and Will desire the truth, and will come up with a plan. Ivy and will decide to approach Carter Walton and Hope Logan about Electra's termination. Carter was aware of it and in fact, Brooke Logan told him that the termination was handled. So, would Carter tell Wood and Electra that it was over photos? The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers. Luna Nozawa's prison beating. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers suggest that Bill pays another visit to Luna in prison. Last time, Luna warned that Bill didn't know what it was like for her in there. What a coincidence that the next time Bill comes to meet Luna, she has a black and blue face. Clearly, Luna will exploit these injuries to pressure Bill to help her with the appeal. B&B spoilers. It is also teased that vocalist Franny Grayson returns to Forrester Creations. This time, Fanny has a pitch for a perfume line. Will this make Carter and Hope's vision come reality, or is their alliance doomed? Which narrative are you looking forward to seeing the most on? What are your predictions for Bill, Luna, Electra, and Will? What does the future hold for Ivy, Brooke, Katie, Carter, Hope, and the other characters? Here's what you need to know about Bold and the Beautiful's new actress Muriel Hilaire. The Bold and the Beautiful star Annika Noel stated that Muriel Hilaire is joining the cast. It's official. There's been talk about The Bold and the Beautiful's next hire. Actress Muriel Hilaire will officially join the daily serial in January 2025. Annika Noel confirmed the news in a recent interview, and fresh facts have emerged.
Annika Noel spills the tea. Noel took part in a joint interview with her B&B co-star Lawrence St. Victor. The two addressed Hope and Carter's relationship and what could happen next. She confirmed the bombshell that fans had been talking about for weeks. Hilaire was believed to resume the role of Zoe Buckingham, originally portrayed by Kiera Barnes. However, she is prepared to take on the role of Daphne Rose. This woman will insinuate herself into Cope's relationship. Noel couldn't be more enthusiastic about this new narrative. This character will make her debut on the Tuesday, January 7th program, but all will be exposed over time. They take their time with her introduction, and it's a really fresh character that's bringing something dynamic, Noel told TV Insider. The two ladies got along quickly behind the scenes. Their on-screen identities, not so much. Noel was delighted to practice her French on the television. It sounds like Daphne could be someone who works at Forrester International. She might have to travel to Los Angeles to acquire additional details about this coup. Noel isn't the only one happy about Daphne joining the afternoon show. So is St. Victor. It's just so much fun how the plot continues to expand and transition. And Muriel is so fantastic, and she has such an amazing energy, he teased. Who is Hilaire? B&B fans are excited about this new actress. They want further details about her. Unfortunately, her Instagram account has been disabled. Revenant Entertainment characterized Hilaire as a bilingual French actress, born on the Caribbean island of Guadeloupe. According to her IMDb biography, her acting credits include There's Something in the Trunk and The Ritual Killer. She was a regular in the French programs Baie des Flamboyants and Cœur Ocean. Hilaire then crossed over to BBC's Agatha Christie miniseries and Death in Paradise. When she's not performing, she's kicking butt in martial arts. Rebecca Budig mourns the death of her beloved father. Please join us in offering love to soap star Rebecca Budig, who lost her father, George J. Budig, on December 16th. She revealed the terrible news with a simple Instagram post of a photo of George with the caption, "I love you, Dad." October 1st, 36 to December 16th, 24. According to his obituary, George passed away quietly at his home in Foot Mitchell, KY, accompanied by his family. After service in the Marine Corps, he served as Assistant Dean of Students at Georgia Tech University before joining the family business, Budig Trucking and the George E. Fern Company. He also generously donated to nonprofits and worthy projects to benefit his community and loved the outdoors, particularly watching his cows graze on his farm. Budig, who currently stars as Taylor on The Bold and the Sweet and previously portrayed Guiding Lights Michelle, All My Children's Greenlee and General Hospital's Hayden, paid a sweet homage to her pop on Father's Day 2018. To this day, a man I can always count on, she added, for advice, guidance, a laugh, encouragement, and love. Naturally, Budig's post rapidly filled with messages of love and compassion from fans and friends, including her co-stars from B&B, GH, and AMC. "I love you so much, Peanut," said Cameron Matheson, Drew, GH, Ryan, AMC. "I'm so sorry for your loss and thinking about you and the whole family this holiday season." Michael Easton, ex-Finn, GH, wrote, "All of our hearts are with you," and their TV daughter, Jaffiel Love, ex-Violet, GH, reacted with a number of heart emojis adding, "I wish I was there to give you a big hug." "Same day as my dad," commented Brandon Barish, ex-Stefan, "Days of our lives," ex-Johnny, GH. "It's a shitty club to be a part of. Send love." B&B's Romy Park, Poppy, shared, "My heart and thoughts are with you. Your daddy is an angel gazing over you now." Will blows up at Katie, Elektra's dangerous discovery. The bold and the beautiful spoilers are here. In tomorrow's episode, fans can anticipate Will Spencer to blow angry at Katie Logan over Elektra Forrester's firing. Over at IL Giardino, Elektra learns the stalkerish truth about Remy Price. Will Spencer's confusion. B&B spoilers show that Will is just as perplexed as Elektra over her termination. Right after Carter Walton and Hope Logan convinced Elektra the jewelry line was safe, she was fired. Elektra wanted to know the cause, but Brooke Logan and Katie wouldn't answer. Will promised Elektra he would attempt to get to the truth. B&B spoilers. Katie Logan's defense. Will and Katie will get into a quarrel. Katie might refuse to tell Will the reason why Elektra was truly dismissed. Another scenario is that Katie is honest but Will doesn't trust it or gets the gut impression that Remy is involved. Katie doesn't appear to conduct enough damage control since Will blows angry at her. Will had been wary of Remy from the very beginning. So it seems Will is being set up to play Elektra's hero. Remy Price's false promise. The bold and the beautiful spoilers state that while Will battles with Katie, Elektra seeks for a companion. Elektra goes to IL Giardino to chat to the only friend besides Will she has in town. That person is Remy, who promises to always be there for her. While that makes Elektra grin, things turn dark very shortly after that. The bold and the beautiful spoilers. Elektra walks into Remy's room. While wiping her nose, Elektra looks up and starts screaming. Elektra's images can be seen in the backdrop. However, Elektra's shouting could alert Remy, which could put her in much more jeopardy. When Elektra starts screaming, Remy will likely run inside the room. Remy might do something harsh to keep Elektra and keep her from notifying anyone else. So, can we get to Elektra in time? Elektra makes an unpleasant discovery. At home, Brooke checked her phone but didn't have a response to the text message she had sent to Ridge on Christmas Eve. Hope came in and she informed her about it. Brooke didn't anticipate that she would get an answer. Hope hugged her. Hope was sorry that Ridge wounded Brooke, but her mom insisted that they had hurt each other. Hope claimed that Brooke didn't have time or need to talk to Ridge before declaring that she was the new CEO because she needed to step up like a real leader would. Brooke stated that Ridge still felt betrayed and started to explain why, but checked herself before admitting that it appeared like Brooke had chosen Hope and Carter's side in the takeover. Hope didn't notice her near slip-up and inquired how Ridge could flip to Taylor so swiftly. Hope thought that Ridge shouldn't be punishing Brooke for being furious with her. She told Brooke that Ridge always does this, and she didn't believe they were destined for one another. If you were, he wouldn't be seeking solace with Taylor, and he'd be here with you right now. Hope snapped. Hope encouraged Brooke to be realistic and remarked that a committed man wouldn't have gone to Taylor. Try to be honest, Mom. Is Ridge actually your destiny? She asked. Brooke remarked that she and Ridge swore not to let anyone or anything come between them. Hope alleged that Ridge broke that agreement. Brooke acknowledged that Ridge made a mistake, but so did she, and it would be a bigger error to give up on their love. There is only one man for me. Ridge Forrester, Brooke cried. At the Forrester mansion, Steffi came in and observed Ridge's look. She realized quickly that he was thinking about Brooke. Steffi detailed how Brooke deceived all of them by assuming the CEO post. She understood it was a hard thing to take, and that it wounded Ridge a lot. She gave him an encouraging hug. Ridge wondered why Brooke came over and urged him to talk about it, as it seemed so plain what she had done. Ridge wanted Steffy to know that whatever was going on with him and Taylor, it had nothing to do with Brooke. Steffy added that Brooke let him down again, but encouraged him to not get fixated on that. Don't look back, look to your future. Whatever that is, Steffy advised. Ridge didn't want to be dragging down Taylor with what he was going through, but Steffy assured that Taylor would always support him, no matter what. Tell me you feel the same way, she added. Steffy added that she hadn't seen Taylor as at peace in a very long time, not like she had been recently. Steffy commented that so much had gone wrong, and it was lovely to watch Taylor and Ridge lift one another up. As thrilled as she was that her parents seemed closer, Steffy wondered that she could trust it. Ridge realized she meant she wondered if she could trust Ridge with Taylor. Steffy reminded him that Taylor's heart was still healing. Please don't break it, Steffy asked. Ridge stated he wouldn't pretend to be flawless, and he understood that he hadn't treated Taylor's heart with the care that it deserved. But I'm also not here to break it, Ridge continued. He remarked that it felt like his connection with Taylor was stronger and better than it had ever been, since they were older, wiser, and they'd gone through a lot. Life with your mom, you, Thomas, Phoebe, it's been a safety net for me. When everything else breaks apart, there's always a spot that someone loves me entirely. And that's it. That's what your mom is to me, Ridge explained. Steffy didn't say anything, but she hugged him. In the design area, Katie was having difficulties focusing when Will came in. He said he wanted to talk about Elektra, but she told him that they had already discussed it and she had said everything she was going to. Will told his mom that he let it go over Christmas, but observed that she simply mentioned it was confidential corporate matter. Will felt Brooke and Katie wouldn't have fired Elektra for no cause, and wanted to know what it was. Will wondered whether Katie let Elektra leave because she was a Forrester, but she maintained it wasn't the reason. Will insisted on learning what warranted Elektra losing her job. Katie claimed she understood Will's worries, but queried how well he actually knew Elektra. Will questioned whether Katie had an issue with Elektra and Will being together. Katie added that she knew that Elektra spent a lot of time together, and questioned if she was bad-mouthing her or the company, but Will claimed Elektra wasn't like that. He claimed that Elektra was hurt as working at Forrester was her ambition, and Katie ruined it. But she's not angry about it, she's confused. And frankly, so am I, Will said. He said that Elektra was courteous, hardworking, and treated everyone with respect. I don't know why you couldn't see that, Will informed his mom. He made it apparent that if he could help Elektra, he would. Make no mistake, I'm not going to turn my back on her the way Forrester did, Will concluded. At Il Giardino, Ivy took Elektra for lunch. Elektra said Will hadn't heard anything either, and she was confused as she believed she had been doing a decent job. Ivy assured her that she was. Remy came hurrying up when he spotted her and claimed she seemed unhappy. Elektra stated that she had been sacked. Remy questioned Ivy whether she was the one that dismissed Elektra, then wanted to know what happened. Elektra said she didn't know, and they merely said that she wasn't a great fit. What did I tell you? LA is all phony, and you can't trust anyone, Remy said. He pointed out what happened to her uncle and cousin. Remy informed Elektra that he believed in her and whatever she needed, she could count on him. Elektra said she was puzzled and sad, but Remy reminded her she was better than that place, and she didn't need them. He reminded her again that he was there for her to turn to, adding, just like before. Ivy listened quietly as Remy recalled how everyone had turned on her inexplicably back home as well, and Remy was there to pick up the pieces. Elektra didn't want to think about the deep fake photographs from their hometown, and pondered how this could be happening to her. Deacon interrupted their talk to ask Remy to clean the grill. Before leaving, Remy told Elektra yet again that she could count on him, adding that he would never desert her. Deacon saw Elektra alone at the table, crying, and joined her. He told her that he couldn't help but overhear earlier about her issues. Deacon gave Elektra a small pep talk, and remarked that she was a Forrester and would bounce back. Elektra wanted to refresh up in the ladies' room, but Deacon told her it was under maintenance. He advised that she utilize Remy's house instead. She replied she would, but he was cleaning the grill. Deacon stated he was the landlord and gave her his key. Elektra went upstairs to Remy's flat and allowed herself in. It was dark as the lights were off, and she called out to see if he was home. When she came in, she took a glance around. Elektra went into the bathroom to freshen up and grabbed out tissue, but when she glanced in the mirror, she saw in the image the wall behind her. Elektra began to scream in horror as she discovered the back of the door was plastered in images of her. Luna's prison attack. Ivy and will unite. Fanny Grayson returns. The bold and the beautiful spoilers are here. In tomorrow's episode, fans can anticipate Bill Spencer to be appalled by Luna Nozawa's prison injuries. Will Spencer and Ivy Forrester team up to obtain answers? Plus, Fanny Grayson returns to Forrester Creations with a suggestion for a perfume line. Will Spencer's investigation B&B spoilers show that Will is just as confused as everyone else by Elektra Forrester's termination. Will previously sought to acquire answers from his mother. However, Katie Logan wouldn't tell Will the exact reason why Elektra was let go from the fashion house. B&B spoilers, Ivy Forrester unites. Will and Ivy will discuss Elektra. Ivy will be just as perplexed as Will by Forrester Creations' shocking choice. Katie denied that being a Forrester was why Elektra was dismissed. If that were it, then Ivy and Zen Forrester Dominguez would also be gone. Ivy and Will are determined to find the truth. When Katie won't talk, Ivy and Will put their minds together. Will and Ivy confront Carter Walton and Hope Logan. Ivy and Will demand the truth. Now Carter was aware of the firing as thereafter. Brooke Logan reported that it had been handled. So, will Carter and Hope explain about the photos? Luna Nozawa's prison attack the bold, and the beautiful spoilers state that Bill sees Luna once again in prison. Last time, Luna said that Bill didn't know what prison was like. What a coincidence that the next time Bill visits, Luna's face is black and blue. Luna will exploit this to try to compel Bill's hand.
After all, Luna is working on an appeal. The bold and the beautiful spoilers. Viewers can also expect singer Fanny Grayson to return. This time, Fanny has a perfume offer for Forrester Creations. Will this make or ruin Carter's luxury brand vision? How will the Forresters react to Carter and Hope piggybacking on Fanny's earlier success? Thank you for your time. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.